Alright, let's try this again. 64th Street, a detective story. Take two. Oh my god. Yeah, I was pressing the wrong button, so I was just like counting down the timer. Straight to game over. What's up, J-Chan? J-Chan said, I used to go to Golden Tee as a kid with my older brothers. Fun times. The bad guys are supposed to look bad. Yeah, I know, but they're particularly ugly in this game. Oh, that's pretty cool, to knocking him into the background there. That's rad. J-Chan said he's doing the Hagar gut punch. Yeah, this guy's like the Hagar. There's another character who's supposed to be like the Cody, like knockoff. I mean, come on, look at that fat guy over there. That guy's pretty ugly. He's particularly ugly. Oh, fuck. Alright. Gotta make sure I press the right button when I get game over next time. Oh, shit. Get wrecked. I like how there's like a... When the guys die, there's like a reverb on their voice. That guy looks like a crackhead. Definitely some villainous looking villains, for sure. I do like all the breakable shit. It's kind of more breakable than I remember it being. It's been a while since I've played this. Oh yeah, I like this when you when you go in here on this little subway or train or whatever it's supposed to be. Watch, you'll see the guy that's driving, he's like a punk. It's super funny. He does not look like he should be. See, he's got like a mohawk and shit. Like, this guy shouldn't be driving this. Oh, fuck. This music's intense. Get wrecked. Alright, now here comes the real boss. They trick you. Oh, fuck. I always get stuck in like a loop with this guy where he just fucking beats me with the hammer. God damn it. Show said get ricked, bad guys. Get ricked, motherfucker. Oh, fuck. Damn it. J-Chan said that's the chill bus driver. He looks like the dude. He's just a punker with a mohawk. God damn it. There we go. Got him. Smuggler's Wharf. Again, with video games and movies, I think I've said this before, it's like docks and like wharfs and, you know, places like that. Other than shipping, there's nothing going on but criminality. Just stay away from docks and wharfs. There's never good things going down. It's always bad stuff. Oh yeah, speaking of criminals and shit, in my ever fucking dwindling fucking presence on X because like nobody sees my shit. Let me press the right. Oh, here, we'll go to this guy this time. Um, I was actually cracking myself up because like nobody was like seeing my post about Wang Chung because I was talking about I just got To Live and Die in LA on 4K, which if you've never seen To Live and Die in LA, you gotta watch that fucking movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's so good. It literally has what I would say is the best car chase scene I've ever seen in a movie. And it's better than the car chase in The French Connection. Everybody's like, you know, oh, the car chase in The French Connection is like the best one ever. I think the one To Live and Die in LA is even better than that one. It's the same director too. But anyway, like I was talking about, because Wang Chung does the soundtrack, and I was just cracking myself up because I just kept going on about Wang Chung all day on social media. And like at one point, like I commented to myself and I was like, Wang Chung, motherfuckers. And like I was just chuckling to myself about it like so much. So stupid, but it was making me laugh. Scotty said, what in the legally distinct Mike Hagar? Yeah. This game is... I mean, and this guy is literally just Cody, but with like a little pink top and a hat. Hey, this is the second game I played in a row with like dudes in little pink tops. What is that? Is that like a video game thing? Like you gotta put a dude in a little pink top? It's kinda gay, but whatever. Man, those guys really look like fucking crackheads. Jay Chan said he got the old man hat. Roy said a legit pink top, not burn scars. Was that really burn scars? Is that what it was supposed to be? I still can't figure it out. It just looks like this. It looks like a little vest, a little top. Jay Chen said it's Ken's stage. Ken's stage on a really gloomy day. The only thing that's missing with this guy is he's not making the wah. You know, the final fight, like the sounds they make. Wah. Oh shit. Let's go back to Rick. Let's go back to legally distinct Mike Hagar. I feel like he's actually better. You know, from playing video games my whole life as a kid, like, or not my whole life, but playing video games as a kid, like growing up playing video games, like, you would think that you'd actually run into criminals that had like Freddy Krueger fingers or like knife fingers, because they sure do that a lot in video games. At least in the 80s and 90s. It was like, you know, it'd be a really cool bad guy design. Give him like knives for fingers. Give him a little claw hand. That'll make him intimidating. They should bring that back. Fucking enemies with claw hands. I like it. It's always a guy like that. Like he's all like a little hunchback dude. A little creepy hunchback. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you that you can throw them into the walls. The destructible stages is really cool. See, but then it fucks me up because then like I'm trying to grab him to throw him into the walls because I want to destroy him, but then I'm getting hit. Scotty said it's comic book accurate Wolverine. I know, right? All hunchback and shit. Small. Yeah, they've never really gotten him very accurate in movies or anything, huh? To the way he's really supposed to be. I thought they did a good job in Marvel vs. Capcom with his like bad posture and just like he seems very little and Wolverine like. But anyway, yeah, To Live and Die in LA. Definitely, if you've never seen that movie, you should check it out. It's really good. They're having a sale on Amazon right now for a lot of like 4K and Blu-ray. Like almost all their Criterion movies are on sale too. So like, if there's any like, because those are normally like pretty overpriced, and a lot of times it's hard to justify the price for them. But if there's any that you've been eyeballing, I'm pretty sure last I checked, at least yesterday, they were still on sale. So go check it out. And then this one's not on sale anymore, but it was. I also picked up from the same director, To Live and Die in LA. I got Cruising with Al Pacino. That's another one that if you've never seen that movie is a fucking trip, man. It's like basically like a slasher, like serial killer movie. But the whole premise is that it's like it's set in New York in like gay leather bars. And there's like a guy that's like just he's killing like gay dudes in leather bars. It's like a serial killer. But then it's like this whole thing of like, oh, is it one killer or is it multiple killers? And you know, they play the whole like through the movie like, oh well maybe like because Al Pacino's like a cop, right? And they're you know they sort of play these mind games where it's like, oh, is he the killer, or like, you know what I mean? And then like he's got like a girlfriend and shit, but like he's like going undercover in like all these like leather gay bars. So then it's like they give you this sort of like, is he like starting to like question his sexuality and shit? And, like I don't know, it's super fucking cool, man. It's crazy. And like at the time, like when they were making it, it was like super controversial, I guess, and like they were like trying to, there was all these like protests and they were trying to like ban it from getting made, and because they said it was like homophobic or whatever. You know, and like after fucking over 40 years that it's been out, I think it's been reassessed a little bit, but it was like, yeah, they went crazy like with the protests and stuff, like so much so that like I think like I read somewhere that like all the scenes that they shot outside, they had to like do ADR or whatever because you could just hear protests and people screaming and shit in the background, so they had to redo all the audio. So, which is kind of shitty too. It's like these people were just trying to like fuck with these people's movie while they were making it, and like if they were like, they would find out where they were shooting, and like if they were doing a scene like in an apartment or something, like they would somehow get into the apartment next door and just start like banging on the walls and like making noise and causing trouble and shit. But yeah. Oh shit. But I think because of that, it's like, you know, maybe it, I know that it hurt it at the time when it came out, but I think maybe it's sort of like, you know, then nobody really saw it like after either, like on home video and stuff until like way after the fact. And I think it's been appreciated more like over the last like maybe 20 years or whatever. But I always recommend it to people, particularly if you like slasher movies. I think it's really good. Ooh, a book. Does that give me points? Oh, I'm dead. Or can I eat it? Let's give this guy another shot. I feel like I didn't like him as much. He's faster, but his jump kick is kind of dumb because it's just like a knee. I don't like that. This music is very intense too. Whoa, have I not even been hit yet? I mean, that's probably going to change here, but... Damn, I'm doing pretty good. Am I actually going to be able to go an entire stage without getting hit? Nope. There it is. Damn it. Man, it came up again today. I got so fucking irritated over the weekend with there was a post by some, like, to be fair, it's some like shit posting, like fucking, I don't even think that the shit they say, like, they are being serious. I think it's just, they're just shit posting, but the thing is like somebody retweeted it, like, for real. They were talking about that conspiracy theory that, like, oh, fucking Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington were, like, working on some documentary that was gonna expose pedophiles or something, like pedophile rings with the elite or some shit. Which is, like, you know, like, on its face is completely, like, fucking ridiculous, and it's like, it's just not true. But then, like, there's this added thing about, like, fucking, oh, and by the way, not only were Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington doing this, and that's why they were murdered, right? They didn't kill themselves, they were murdered. But not only that, but apparently now part of that conspiracy is that Chester Bennington's dad is John Podesta. It was like, what the fuck? Like, it's just so fucking ridiculous. And I was just, this chick, this, like, comedian chick, I can't remember her name, but, like, she had reposted it or whatever, and she's like, you know, love, you know, whatever, it's true, I don't know. I forget what she said. Something to the effect of, like, that it's true. But anyway, I was just reading through the comments, and, like, all the people that, like, totally believe it, it's just like, I don't know, man, it's like, it'll make you fucking despair for the fucking future of the world. Like, if people are that fucking dumb. Like, Chester Bennington, like, I thought it was pretty well known that, like his dad was a detective. Like, because it was kind of like a cool fact, right? Like, oh shit, like, this dude in a rock band, but his dad was, like, this fucking detective. Like, I think he was in Arizona, like in Phoenix or something like that. I think the only thing that might, you know, maybe this is partially where the conspiracy came from, is I think that he was a detective that dealt with, like sexual abuse cases or something like that. So I mean, maybe that's where some of that came from, but it was just like, my God. Scotty said, Dan surprised people are dumb. Dude, it's not even like I'm surprised people are dumb. It's like, I'm surprised people are, like, that fucking dumb. Like, that's just, like, beyond the pale to me. Like, it's just, like, so easily verifiably, like, not true. You know what I mean? Like, the other thing too is, like, this quote-unquote documentary that they were working on, I guess it's like a real documentary, and, like, even I think at one point the people who made the documentary or were making it or something were like, no, motherfucker, they weren't working on this documentary with us. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't know, man, it's just crazy. And it's this thing that's, like, always bothered me about people, like, because, you know, before that it was like, you know, back in the day it was like the people that are like, oh, like, fucking Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain, or, like, hired someone to kill him and all this kind of bullshit, or, oh, it was it was Dave Grohl, right? Like Dave Grohl had him killed because he wanted to start the Foo Fighters. It's like, are you guys fucking retarded? Like this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, do you not know how it works? Like being in a band. Like, do you not understand how the music industry works? Like, nobody's fucking like having each other killed so they could start a side project. Like that's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Oh my god. Like I'm gonna kill my lead singer because I want to start another band. Like it's so fucking stupid. Um, and the idea that like Courtney would fucking kill Kurt because I don't know what money. Like it's like, are you kidding me? Like the guy was like the biggest fucking name on the planet at the time. Like I'm pretty sure he was worth way more alive than dead. Like. I mean, he had more music to make. But I mean, yeah, like that stuff was like silly and whatever. And part of it was like, maybe it didn't bother me as much because like the people that were saying it, this would have been like when I was a teenager. So it was like, 15 and 16-year-old kids. You know what I mean? So it's like, of course they're gonna say dumbass shit like fucking, oh, Courtney Love fucking killed Kurt Cobain, and it's like whatever. Yeah, you're a 16-year-old kid and you're an idiot. And you don't know shit about fuck. So it's like, it didn't really bother me. It bothered me when it was like people were like fucking 45 years old and they're saying that shit. It's like, are you dumb? Like, are you brain damaged? And the thing with Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington, it's like, that's like it's even stupider than that. It's just like, my God, man, like the internet has really, really made people fucking retarded. Like it shocks me. And I get it. Scotty's like, Dan's surprised people are dumb, but it's like, I am surprised. Like, I don't know. I have a hard time like wrapping my brain around like how you could fucking believe this shit. And it's like I was telling somebody else earlier today online. I was saying like with a lot of these people, it's like I don't know if it's like willful ignorance or like they really are that dumb, because I think there are some people that are just grifting off of it. You know what I mean? Like they post shit like this because they know it gets them engagement and like that people believe it and stuff, but it's the other people that like I guess that are that dumb that just, it blows my mind. Roy said them and the Dweebenheimers that use Chat GPT for everything. Yeah. Yeah, it's become like, it's not fun. Look at this robot guy. Fucking crazy. It's like Tin Man and shit. Yeah, it's definitely become not as fun as it used to be. And then like I just find myself like getting irritated with it anytime I go on, because it's like I don't know, like I get no views on my shit, and it just like I can't help but get frustrated when it's like I posted this, the stream, and it got like within like the first like hour, I think it didn't even have like 100 views. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like, isn't like the whole point of like using this thing is like to be able to like promote your shit, and it's like, I've heard people say that like they don't like it when you use like outside links. So I don't know if it's because I put a YouTube link or whatever, so it's like it's gonna like push it down in the algorithm, but it just sucks. It didn't used to be that way. It didn't used to be like you had to think about like all these like algorithmic things, and like I don't know, like there was no algorithm, I guess, you know what I mean? It just sort of like whatever, it felt like, it actually felt organic, for a while, and it's like it just doesn't, nothing feels organic anymore at all. So I actually read something recently that I guess even like YouTube does a thing where like if it sees that you're if you're watching a lot of like political videos, or like too many like political videos, it'll start recommending you quote unquote like happy content. Like, I don't know if that's like, you know, cute cat videos or puppy videos, or like, I don't know what happy content is. But yeah, it'll start pushing other stuff to you, I guess, if you're watching too much political content. Um, so it's like, I mean, whatever. I mean, I guess like, you know, the intention behind it is good, I guess, but it's like, it's just wild that like, you know, that they can do that. Again, proving that like none of this shit is like organic, you know? Like nothing you're seeing is organic. Like you're not seeing the cute puppy video because it's actually popular. You're seeing the cute puppy video because YouTube wants you to, because it thinks that you're watching too much, I don't know, Tucker Carlson or something. I don't fucking know. You've watched one too many Destiny videos, and so here's a cat and a puppy. I don't know. Is that guy even on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't watch any of these people. Captain Whiskey said, remember when online topics were like pirates versus ninjas? I know, right? I know. I'm telling you, I tried to just talk. My whole goal today was I just wanted to talk about fucking Wang Chung and fucking To Live and Die in LA. And X was like, nope. Your post is going to get 200 views max. That's it. That's all you're going to get. You didn't bring up woke. You didn't bring up the Jews. You didn't bring up race, Democrats, Republicans, shit libs, rightoids. You didn't say any of the right buzzwords. Immigration, fentanyl. I don't know what the fuck people talk about anymore. I just wanted to talk about Wang Chung, and nobody else wanted to talk about Wang Chung, so I was like, fuck you people. Roy said, Cap Whiskey, that sounds like a Spike TV show. Fuck yeah, Pirates versus Ninja? I would watch that. Wait, am I missing something? Oh, am I supposed to go this way? This guy's freaky, man. He looks like he's gonna, like, prison rape me or something. Why is he wearing this, like, weird one overall pink outfit? I don't like it. He's like old too. He's like an old gray-haired man. Like, it's very weird. I'm gonna dress like that when I'm like 75 years old. Oh shit. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just like the hyper like politicized times that we live in. I mean, I don't ever remember it being like this before in my entire life. It wasn't. I don't remember it being like that in the 80s when I was a kid. I don't remember it being like that as a teenager in the 90s, and then even like in the early 2000s when it was like, you know, there was, you know, because I was older at that point, but like I still don't remember like it being that politicized. Like, I know me and my friends like never talked about politics. It just never came up. Like, we just talked about pirates and ninjas, essentially. Like, literally, that's what we talked. We just talked about, like, you know, music and fucking movies and video games and shit, and, you know, my friends would talk about the fucking waitress's ass, and I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, I get it too. I partially get it because, I mean, you know, we kind of have like reached like this weird place where I think people are, rightfully fed up, with the sort of like, whether you want to call them the elite or like, the upper class or, you know, the people in charge, I guess, whatever. Not just in the United States, but I think like, kind of like all over the world. And I think people were promised something in the West, and they didn't really get it, and I think people are fucking mad. And I think people are just angry about everything, and it kind of politicians are able to like capitalize on that, and they make it about like left and right and blah blah blah, when it's like it's kind of like that's not really like what the problem is. It's more like it's more like a class thing. It's not even really like a political thing. I think that's really what, and it's and people bring up the race thing and whatever. I don't even think it's like there's a race problem necessarily. I think it's really just there's a class problem in the United States, and the divisions between the classes keep growing, and people are disillusioned. And I don't think anybody has the answer to that either. I don't think there really is an answer. So, who knows where it's gonna end up? But that's why you get like, people so like, upset about the Epstein thing too, and it's like why that's become like such a flashpoint, because that represents everything about like people who are like above the law, you know what I mean, and like because of like money and status and all that kind of shit. So people want somebody to fucking pay, and like nobody's paid. You know what I mean? So that's why people want that fucking list. Whether it exists or not, I have no fucking idea. But I think whether there's an actual quote unquote list or not, there's definitely shit that they're not saying. I mean, all you have to do is just look at the shit that they already have said and how crazy that is. So it kind of tells you everything you need to know. I mean, just look at the people who we know for a fact were like fucking hanging out with that dude. And that just makes normal ass everyday people, it makes people fucking mad, dude. And rightfully so, But again, like, I think that sort of, it gets turned into politics, but it's not, at the end of the day, it's not really politics. It's a class thing. Speaking of pirates, there we go. Pirate and weird old man in fucking, I don't even know what the fuck, overalls. Such a weird design choice. Oh shit. Goddamn pirate. Get wrecked. Not gonna lie, this pirate is kind of hard. That spin move is like fucking irritating. Shit. There we go. Captain Whiskey said he spins on his peg leg. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, I guess I was supposed to be like picking up meat and I didn't. Oh well. Take this wrench. Captain Whiskey said, way to turn a handicap into a handy can. This guy just immediately killed me. Pick up the pipe, you fuck. God damn it. Is this guy the last boss? He looks very last boss like. Oh. Ah, damn it. Ah! What the fuck? Scotty said get jumped, lol. I know, that's what his attack is, right? I'm gonna hop at you. I'm gonna hop at you, motherfucker. Oh my god. Well, you know, his hop attack is actually, it's working out pretty well for him. Because I've already died like 15 times. These two guys, Rick and Alan, if you just say their names together, it sounds like one guy. Rick Allen. Wait, is Rick Allen a character from fucking American Psycho? Is that what I'm thinking? Rick Allen? Yeah. There's a Rick Allen in American Psycho, I think. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. God damn it. Where he said that's a crazy little dance move, lol. Damn it. Oh my god, I couldn't even get up. There we go. Roy said I only know Ricky Bobby. Oh, dead. Yeah, Rick Allen. I'm gonna have to look that up after this, but I swear there's a character in American. Like, is it the guy that is that his car? The guy with the card? Is that Rick Allen? I can't remember now. It's driving me crazy. Or maybe is that Jared Leto's character's name? Oh, Paul Allen. Scotty said that's Paul Allen. Okay. I like that they announce it. They're like last level. They let you know. Paul Allen, that's right. Hey, Paul! I gotta watch that again sometime. Soon. Such a great movie. Like, fuck Batman, dude. That's Christian Bale's best fucking performance. That American Psycho. So fucking good. That movie is like, for some reason, that movie and Fight Club, maybe because they came out around the same time, but it's like, I feel like when I watch one, I always end up watching the other. So like if I watch Fight Club, I watch American Psycho and vice versa. And they never get old. Neither one of those movies get old. Like, they're fucking like some of the most rewatchable movies ever. Which is kind of crazy considering the content, you know. Where I said Bale was cool in the Machinist, the Mechanist. I forgot. Is it the Machinist, right? Yeah, but that movie is kind of like the opposite of rewatchable, though, in my opinion. Like, it's cool to watch once, and then maybe, like, you know, if you want to show it to someone, like, oh, check it out, like, he got real fucking skinny for this movie. But that's definitely not like a I want to watch it a bunch movie. But just his performance in American Psycho is just like so fucking memorable, and like when you see that movie once, like you'll never forget that fucking character. Just the way he played it and everything is just so good. Like I don't know anybody else that could have done it the way that he did it. It wouldn't have been the same movie. I actually thought the Christian Bale Batman movies were kind of like, I don't know, like, not that they're like overrated, but just like, I don't know, like, who's the guy that directed those? Why can't I think of his name? Christopher Nolan? Is that the guy that directed those Batman movies? I don't know, there's something about him that like it never sat right with me, the whole like this is going to be Batman but if it was Batman in the real world kind of thing. Like there was always like a disconnect for me. Like I liked the more like I'm more of a, like, if I'm gonna watch a Batman movie, I want it to be like cartoony and comic book like, you know what I mean? Like it just, I don't know, like I didn't like the whole like we're gonna try and make it more realistic or something. Scotty said Nolan is so overrated. Yeah, you're right. I was trying to put it a different way because like I feel like I say that about a lot of things. And I don't want to be that asshole that thinks everything is overrated, but like I think in this case there kind of really isn't another way to put it. He is kind of overrated as a director, and I think that those movies are definitely like, they're overrated. It just, I don't know, like, yeah, it doesn't work for me. Like I've gone back and watched like the Tim Burton Batman movies like way more than I've watched the Nolan Batman movies. I'm pretty sure I've even seen Batman Forever, the Joel Schumacher one. I'm pretty sure I've seen that like way more times than I've seen any one of the 3 Nolan Batman movies. Scotty said the Batman trilogy is solid, but not my favorite. Yeah, I mean, they're not like bad. I just think they're overrated. Like I just, again, like I don't, there's some sort of like, for me, like there's a disconnect with the like whole trying to make it more realistic and less comic book like. Like I feel like, because I know, like, you know, people will argue like, well, Tim Burton, you know, his Batman movies were also not, you know, comic book accurate and stuff like that. And it's like, it's not so much about it having to be like perfectly like comic book accurate. It's just like, you know, a feeling, I guess, or like, you know, and it just, you know, Christopher Nolan was making crime movies that just happened to have Batman characters, is what it is. And, you know, Tim Burton's like fantasy weirdo vibe like just kind of fit Batman more like in a gothy kind of way. Like Roy said Returns is one of my Christmas movies. Oh yeah, dude, that one's a great Christmas movie. Scotty said The Batman with Pattinson is my favorite Batman movie since Batman is actually a detective in it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. And yeah, like you definitely get that in, you know, a lot of the different comic book interpretations of Batman where He is more of a detective. And you know what? I kind of like. I also really liked, goofy '60s Batman, the TV show, like Deus Ex Machina. Um, I always thought that was kind of fun too, for Batman. Yay! I don't know what any of that shit is saying, but yay! And they flew away in a blimp into the sunset. 64th Street. All right, well that was a fun one. And since I know that those golf games take half an hour, I still have time, so I can actually do one more golf game. So when these credits roll, I'll go pick another golf game. Oh yeah, I did want to bring this up while the credits are going. I got this in the mail today, which is the hold it up so it doesn't blur. The Super Pocket Neo Geo handheld Evercade. I'm so stoked on it because my only problem with those things, because I have a couple of them, and my main issue with them was that the D-pad. So like when you here, I can grab this one actually. So if you press it in on the center, you might be able to tell. See how it clicks? It gets stuck. So like if you press the center of the D-pad, it locks, and then your character will just like, you can't move left and right. So like if you've got big thumbs or something like that, like you're not going to be able to move your character around, which is like a really weird oversight. Like I don't know how they went out like that. And people have complained about it, but anyway, with the new one, with this one, they finally fixed the D-pad issue. So now it's like I highly recommend getting it because they're only $60, which is pretty cheap for something like this. $60, and it plays like all the Evercade cartridges. So it's a really cool deal and a really great way to, like, if you wanted to get into Evercade without having to like buy the console, or the other handheld is like more expensive. It's like 120 or something like that. So it's more of a like investment, but $60 isn't bad for being able to use all those cartridges and stuff. So anyway, I recommend it now. I wouldn't have recommended it before unless you were like really into Evercade, but now I would recommend it to anybody. Roy said Ma would call that a Game Boy. Yeah.